Boom!
We're live. So, guys, here we are. Thursday, Q&A, questions and answer, guys. We are almost there, guys. If you're new to this, man, subscribe. We are 3 subs away from 1,000. 3 subs away from 1,000. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000. Almost at 1,000. That is a big-ass milestone, man. So, guys, remember to like the video, subscribe. Like the video, subscribe. We know what's at the top of the house. So, without further ado, Ski, Javan, let's ride, baby.
Oh my god!
It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it.
Rick of the week.
Do it. One. Let's go. Let's do it. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay. All right. So first question. So is it pull me up
for some strange reason before we start? For some strange reason, the football dugout it was using the different brand. It was using what you call it, their dugout brand. And if I had pressed it, it would have been the wrong intro. Which is why I had to change it. For some strange reason, it just changed. I don't know why. But yeah, before we start, hello.
Yeah, we got things we have to talk about first before we just go straight into it, you know.
Oh yeah, man. So remember, guys, is this the Manscaped?
Yeah, we got to do the Manscaped, you know.
Guys, man.
People them, you know.
Shave those balls, man. Shave those balls, man. The link is below in the description box, man. Groom yourselves for your lady friend. Make yourself look spick and span as smooth as a baby's skin. Description box is below. Click the link there and get 20% off free shipping using the code TFD. Use the code TFD to get your male grooming product. I have used this. It's very good. It's sharp. It's got a light so that you don't mistakenly shave up your testicles by mistake. So that's all beautiful, man. And it's a great package, man. You know, there's like a ball thingy. What's this?
You get ball deodorant.
Ball deodorant, preserver, all that stuff.
Little brushes to clean the trimmer itself. You know, there's a little toiletry bag to carry it all in.
Very nice.
Which is there, as you can see. You got toiletry bag. You get your everything there.
It's a nice package. Which gives you all the stuff that you need, man. Remember, click that link below and you get 20% off if you use
Valentine's is coming. You know, you got to look good for the girls for Valentine's. If you want to get your balls, then
COVID or no COVID, man. So guys, remember as well, man, there's an Amazon code that your boy Javan drops in there. So you have to watch the video fully. I never know when you put together that Amazon code. And if you do that, you can claim a nice, lovely gift for that Amazon code, man. And guys, remember, like and subscribe. We're just a few subs away from 1,000 goal. Like and subscribe. Question number 1.
Where's Neeks? How's he still
man? You know,
No. Come on, look, man. When they time, pull up the question, man. Pull up the question, man. Come on.
Don't show up. He only turns up when they win.
So from Sammy,
plastic fan.
Perez out to a very plastic, you know, glory hunter.
Oh, we there. I see 1,000.
Oh, nice. So we're there.
1,000.
Nice.
You better get your credit card out, bro. You promised some people some stuff.
Come Monday. I'll talk about it on Monday.
So from Sammy, man, he says, if Pep wins the Premier League this season, should he be considered the second greatest manager in Premier League history, given the style? He's done it in the short amount of time. Wenger and Mourinho have 3 titles. Mourinho has 3 in 11 years, and Wenger even more time. But can Pep do it in 5?
I think that's a legit question.
No. Look, it's a good. If you're judging by just how many he's won and in the short space of time and so forth, it's a legit question.
Not just that, the style in which he's done it as well. Because if you look, the points totals that he won, obviously the Centurions. If he wins it this time, it's going to be mostly a defensive effort. So he's managed to switch it up, and to win 3 titles in 5 years, when you consider how many titles other managers have won in 10 years or whatever, then yeah, obviously he's going to go down as the second greatest manager in this Premier League era.
Because you have to, because again, it's how many he's won, the amount of time, and how he's won it, and the records that he's brought. I mean, what Wenger has is the unbeaten. What Mourinho has is it least
least goals
conceded. Yeah. But then he has, I think Pep has most goals scored.
Most goals scored, most points.
Most goals scored, most points.
Yeah.
And if you look at points over 2 seasons, 198, nobody has ever done that. So I think that, if he does it this season, then you can say that, but I keep saying that, insult him all you want, abuse him all you want, man. Wenger's start is a start, man. Yeah. Unbeaten. No one has ever done. Like, there's just something about being unbeaten. And no one ever beats us over 38 games. That's always more special than goals scored, goals conceded, or points accumulated.
You know what people always say as well? There's like, but you drew 12 games. But the fact is, we've remained unbeaten for 38 games. No one else has done that. No one else has done that. So you could downplay it all you want. But if it was that easy, you drew 12 games. Well, why haven't you drawn 12 games?
Yeah, and the key thing is that they won the league.
Yeah. So and it wasn't even that. We went 49 games unbeaten. It was 38 in one season. We then went another 11 in the following season until we got teeth. And that referee whose name I refuse to use actually robbed us at Old Trafford. Literally robbed us. Took it off us. It would have been 50, and who knows how much longer it would have went on. So I think you have to respect the achievement because, but you drew 12 games. Unbeaten 38 games. 38 games. No one else has done. I think the closest, Chelsea lost 1.
Yes.
I think.
To Man City.
And I think Man City lost, was it 2? Or Liverpool lost 2, something like that. But these teams are great Premier League sides and they couldn't manage it. So
Gatlock makes a point here saying invincible can only be equal but not beaten.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
The only other team to do it was Preston in like 1890 or some shit like that. So, and I think
I'm so stupid. I said can't conceded to be beaten, but then I said you can't have -1. You can't concede -1 goals. No. Yeah, sorry. I just bricked it in my head. I bricked that in my head, man.
I'm sure you're used to that.
Relax, chill. All right. Next question. Thanks for the question, big man.
You have to put some respect on Pep, man. You do too. No, I think you have to.
What I always say about Pep is UCL. I have nothing to say about what he's done domestically, what he's done in England. His legend is there. Just give me the UCL without Messi and we're good. That's all I've always said.
If he wins the Champions League this year, then conversations are going to have to be had.
Yeah. No. Look, if he does it, hands up. Then I'm like, all right.
I think you're going to say, has he done it at a World Cup?
That's the thing. So from Tom's 333 says...
that doesn't apply to managers, just players.
So which player goes on to have a better career? A player who works harder than everyone else but has less talent than everyone else? Or a player has more talent than everyone else but doesn't work hard at all, and why? But it's obvious. Okay, this is a weird one because it's the question just has so many different variables because you say a player who works harder than everyone else but has less talent.
I think Hazard is the second one.
How much less talent? That's a good point.
Yeah, is how much less talent? Because if you have literally very little talent, you can work as hard as you can. There's only so much you can do within your career. There's only so much you can do. And so therefore, you now have to be fortunate. You're part of, basically, it's like, I use the example of Ambrosini for AC Milan. Ambrosini was a big hard worker, did his thing. He was just looking at you were part of an amazing Milan side. Put Ambrosini in any other team, workhorse and everything, but he doesn't really affect the game, so forth. So, and for the other one,
Ambrosini was quite integral to that side because his hard work probably allowed those more talented players to get away with not working as hard. Do you understand what I mean? So,
But imagine Ambrosini or Gattuso for Sampdoria or for
I think Gattuso was more talented than his playing style would suggest.
Yeah. No. He was better than Ambrosini, though. Yeah,
he was just like to kick people. That was his thing. He was a madman.
Yeah, okay. So the other one is everyone else, or a player who has more talent than everyone else but doesn't work hard at all, and why? But you see, the other one is that you can't succeed if you don't work hard. It's impossible. So Ronaldinho, even peak Ronaldinho, he worked hard. So don't get it twisted. There is no way you can succeed if you don't have any kind of work ethic, and that's shown by Balotelli, where did you really fully apply yourself? So my thing is that second point that you're saying, that there is no player at the top level who can succeed, no matter how talented you are, if you don't apply yourself properly. That's impossible. And for the first part is how much less talent, because hard work definitely is needed, but hard work alone with no talent is impossible, because this is still a very highly technical sport and a highly skilled sport where you need to marry hard work with skill.
Yeah,
I would say for me, Hazard is the one below. He, has lots of talent, but he doesn't work that hard, does he?
Wait, but is it Hazard now or Hazard throughout his career?
No, but the thing is, I've heard a lot of people say that Hazard does it effortlessly. He doesn't actually work as hard. He doesn't actually work as hard as people as the others do. So I would say I'll put Hazard in that. He has a lot of talent, but he doesn't work as hard, and which is probably why we're seeing this little fizzle in Real Madrid, where at Chelsea maybe he got away with it, but at Real Madrid you actually have to work hard to get somewhere. So maybe we can put Hazard there. For me, obviously, it will be harsh to put Mount there, but as it stands, everyone says
Mount's
that.
Talent.
No, but the thing is, a lot of people are saying that he doesn't have no talent. He just works hard.
He has. He's got plenty of talent. Though. This is the thing. Because he has an engine and he runs a lot, people go straight to that. But he's got plenty of talent. Mason Mount's got a lot of talent.
Oh, no. I mean, I hope the guy is not referencing Mount now. It's like...
Nah. I think some people in the comments were saying Mount. But I think Mount's a very talented footballer as well. There's one here from Have Hope's Realist Twin, if you could bring up that comment. Who had the better career, Pogba or Henderson?
Hope's Realist Twin. What the?
Yeah, I don't know why these two have come up. I think Henderson was the first name that came to my mind when I thought of people who work harder than everyone else but have less talent. Not to say that he has no talent, because he is a talented player, but Henderson's career has been built through grafting. He's had to work and be a leader and be an example on the training field and on the pitch around more talented players. His hard work has shown. I don't think Pogba is someone who doesn't work hard. There's nothing to suggest that he doesn't work hard. I think his playing style is kind of like Ozil, where people like Ozil don't work. But then when you looked at the distance covered, Ozil ran more than anyone else on the pitch repeatedly. But because of his running style and the way he played, it made it look like he was lazy. But he was completing 90 minutes when other players were getting subbed off. And he was chasing down like the ball at the top end of the pitch and pressing and stuff like that. But people picked up on every time that he decided to take a break. People picked up on that. And I think that's the same with Pogba. But the first names I'm thinking of when I think of that second one, talent and doesn't work hard, are people like Revo Morrison and Adel Taarabt.
Yeah, that guy Taarabt. Yeah.
Ballers, absolute ballers, but just didn't seem to enjoy the hard parts of football where you actually have to run and you actually have to do this and that. They just wanted the ball at their feet so they could do their tricks and all them kind of things. But when it actually comes to doing the defensive side of the game, that's not for me. You always get better with hard work. And
nice of you to show up, Leaks.
I just like to apologize for my lateness. My phone stopped working, so I had to go out to get my phone fixed. I've ended up with this little burner phone for a little while.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not lying.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I know he wasn't lying. I definitely know Neeks is not lying because one, I only got one tick to him on WhatsApp, and that means something. If you only get one tick, it's either mean you've blocked them or your phone's not working. I don't think Neeks is gonna block me.
I might have blocked you still after last night. Another name on that.
The blocked text, man.
Another one on that is Now Ranger, and he speaks about the kind of the hard work that he didn't want to put in, and why his career didn't go as far as it should have. He was at Newcastle, and that's when Newcastle were actually good in the Premier League from a young age and getting into the team. But he just didn't want to sacrifice the party and that lifestyle to actually put in the work to become a top level professional footballer. But yeah, if you ain't got talent, I think if you're gonna make it, I think working hard is more important than talent, because we know there's a lot of guys out there. I'm not saying obviously they can all kick a ball, but there's a lot of guys out there. You're like, I know, man, he's better than them, but they didn't work as hard. And sometimes it might be about who you know as well, more than actually what you can do. But if you haven't got the hard work, then your talent will just fizzle away. We've all seen talented guys who just haven't made it for one reason or another.
All right. That's a nice question. Thank you for that question, big man. So, oh God, here we go. From Haas, who would win in a street fight? So we have, oh my God. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bouts. Damn. Okay, let us write. So remember, the keyword here is street fights. I'm seeing some pretty crazy things. So our answers could pretty much determine whether we live, breathe, and so forth after the stream. So Ibra versus Lukaku. Here's my thing. This is what I said. If it's an organized thing, Ibra is a black belt and so forth. Call me biased, call me fighting for my own skin folk. Congolese power built with adrenaline, built with you put my mom's name in your mouth. I am taking Lukaku based off controlled adrenaline to take out Ibra in a street fight. In a martial arts fight or in an MMA, Ibra wins. In a street fight, I'm taking Lukaku. What say you guys?
You say control. I don't think control and Lukaku should be put into the same sentence. That's the first thing. But you know what? I've never seen, obviously we haven't seen them fight, but Zlatan is a black belt in Taekwondo.
Yeah.
And Taekwondo, people will say, oh yeah, but you can't do it in a street fight. Yeah. If Lutalo Muhammad licks you around the head with his high kick, he's a Taekwondo fighter, you are going to be hurt. So don't tell me you can't do it in a street fight, because the man is 6 foot what, and you can't get close to him because his high kick claps you around the back of your head. It will send you down. So I think the black belt Taekwondo puts me to edge towards Ibra. I don't know what Lukaku can do. I know that he's big. That's it.
You know what people are forgetting about Ibra as well is that he's Swedish, but he's actually Bosnian.
Thank you, Eastern European. Eastern European. They're different.
Yeah, they're born in war. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They're brought up in war. That man will fight to the death.
He's not Swedish.
So Ibra will switch that Swedish nationality real quick. Just come out with Bosnian and just rouse him up. I think Ibra wins that.
So we have Lukaku, Ibra. What are you saying, Javan?
I'm sticking with Lukaku, man. Sticking with my people, then.
So we have a deadlock. Okay, let's look at Ozil, Odegaard. I am taking Odegaard.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, because Ozil that run off.
There's a comment from General Krul. In a fight between Ozil and Odegaard, Kolasinac would win.
Yeah.
True, very true.
You know what? I don't know
Where
much
is that
about
comment?
CFPs, but Ozil, I don't know, man. Ozil's Turkish, isn't it? That man can fight as well.
Come on, Odegaard looks like I mean, they both look like fairies.
I've got them that Norwegian.
Yeah, like come on, like I mean, Ozil is into a fighter, bro. I'm taking Odegaard by default. That Ozil just doesn't know how to fight. I don't think so. Odegaard. Are we? Is all for Odegaard?
Yeah, all for Odegaard.
All right, Ziyech versus Mahrez. I'm taking.
I'm going Mahrez.
North African beef. North African beef. Let me think about this one.
Morocco versus Algeria.
Yeah.
I'm going Mahrez. Ziyech don't seem like Mahrez don't seem like a hard man either. But Ziyech seems a bit. I don't know.
Ziyech's got this kind of arrogance about him that makes you think that he.
You know what? I'm going with. It's I'm just.
It's a tough one.
I'm going with Ziyech. There's something about Ziyech that makes me think that he would.
I wanted to go Ziyech, but just that Ziyech is very, very slim, and I think Mahrez has more muscle to him. But my thing that slim guys can still be violent. So you know, I think Ziyech looks like if he'll be much more violent than Mahrez. So just based off his violence, I think he'll do something crazy. Like bite Mahrez or something like that. So I'm gonna go with
the next fight.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Ziyech, Devo, what you say?
Ziyech.
Neeks?
No, I got Mahrez.
And Javan?
I'm gonna say Ziyech.
Okay, 3-1. So
the guy always looks angry in the pitch, innit? So
saying he's got something about him.
Yeah,
so Ramos versus Suarez.
Ramos.
Ramos.
You see, this is the thing though. If somebody's ready to eat you,
Yeah, Suarez is dirty. Suarez
I'm saying Suarez.
Suarez will grab your balls.
Ramos is a poser. Ramos is a poser. You're dealing with a guy who is ready to eat you.
I think Suarez is. I think Suarez put these things on the pitch knowing that he won't get rust. But I think if Suarez took a punch in the face, he would back down, and start barling.
But is Ramos a natural hard man?
I think Ramos is tough.
Yeah, he'll fight you.
I think Suarez will go dirty. So he'll be like, "Oh, I heard Ramos got weak ankles." Man will just go straight for the ankle. Like, he's dirty.
Well, he'll be like, in the wrestling, and then
I said, Mr. Chewy.
And then there's please, and then low blow. That would be Suarez.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Ramos will bust him up.
Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to say, if it's a fight, okay, we're now fighting Ramos. Because this is not a football match. We're not actually fighting. And I think Suarez tries to do things in a football sense. But if it's, okay, no, forget football. We're now fighting. I think Ramos will just beat him up. So I'm going to say Ramos.
Knocking him out, man.
Yeah, Ramos, yeah. Easy.
Okay, so all 4 for Ramos. Now, this is weird. So this is Eastern European beef. Lewandowski versus Djokovic. What?
I'm going for Djokovic.
Djokovic, he's Serbian.
Wait, why Djokovic? Djokovic is a pussy.
But he's got the swing. Them tennis boys can swing.
No. Djokovic looks like... Actually, let me think about this. Because Lewandowski is more well-built.
He is. Djokovic, I don't like Djokovic because the guy, he even even on the tennis court, the man isn't up for a fight. Anytime things are going behind him, oh, my knee, oh, my pull. Like, he's not... I don't think he's tough. I think he's the opposite of what the stereotypical Eastern European Djokovic. I think Lewandowski can have that one. He got a big head as well. I think he can have that one.
You know what? I'm gonna say Lewandowski. I think that his big frame and everything will be an issue for Djokovic. So I'm gonna say Lewandowski. So Nick says Lewandowski. I said Lewandowski. Devo.
I said Djokovic.
Javern.
I can't pick, man. Lewandowski. They're both. I don't really hear much of them. They're both weak, man. I never hear nothing. It's always nice things about Lewandowski in the news, man. The only thing that I remember was when he was mad that the team didn't help him score more goals than Aubameyang one time in Germany. That's the only thing. I've never heard nothing else about this guy, man. And Djokovic, this guy's always injured. Like Neeks says, I don't know, man. Right now, probably Djokovic because Devo said that he can swing in it. That's probably the only thing I can think of as well.
Imagine Djokovic picks up a pole or something and swings that.
Swing it.
Not true. But Lewandowski will know that and stop him and stop the fight before he picks up any kind of a weapon and everything. So, and also Lewandowski knows how to kick and kick hard. So now this is weird. Yeah.
Even
Braithwaite versus Chris Brown. Now here's the thing. you see, Chris. Remember, Braithwaite is not a woman. So you try that biting thing on him, he's going to react a lot differently than you know who did. So,
but Chris Brown didn't bite anyone. Who did Chris Brown bite?
Rihanna.
He didn't bite her. He bit her in the face.
Yeah, he bit her in the face, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't remember them saying bite. I just heard it was like
he did
punches.
Yeah, he bite her in the face.
That was what made it a big deal. Was that he did
I didn't know. I
wasn't aware of that. I just thought.
I didn't know it was biting. I thought it was just banging to the face.
But no, that was why it was because he bit her. Yeah. Braithwaite.
He had a fight with someone as well. Was it?
I'm gonna say.
Had a fight with a couple people. To be fair,
I'm gonna say Braithwaite looks like he can actually handle himself in a. He just has that look like a guy that can handle himself in a fight. Chris Brown doesn't look like a hard guy. He looks like a guy who pretends to be hard, but bro, go sing and dance, bro.
Yeah, I want to know. What made you sit here and think of these?
I mean, this is lockdown,
bro. It's lockdown. A lot of people got a lot of time on their hands. This guy must be observing lockdown properly. I'll say Braithwaite.
No, yeah, Braithwaite. Javent?
I'm not even sure who Braithwaite is. Can someone remind me?
He's that
Barcelona striker, light skin.
Oh, the Barcelona. Yeah, I've never really seen anything.
Barcelona's best forward.
Yeah,
their main.
For a second, I thought it was a cricket player, but nah.
Craig. Now, if it was Craig Braithwaite, then
I thought it was the cricket player.
I mean, it's funny. He's Bayesian as well, like Rihanna. But,
so we're saying Braithwaite.
I'm gonna just say Chris Brown for me.
Oh, so 3 Braithwaites, 1 Chris Brown. Elite KJ versus the GOAT. the GOAT would beat the living crap out of Elite KJ because Elite KJ is just a mouthpiece. It's your all talk, no back. Now, here's the thing though. If the fight is still going on after a minute, then Elite KJ has a chance. Because my thing is that I have low stamina. So my main aim is to end the fight in a minute. So if the fight isn't over in a minute, then I'm going to give it to Elite KJ because then I'll just collapse from like stamina. But within the minute, I'll go all out and to end the fight in a minute. So,
and I reckon H8 would fight dirty as well.
Oh, bro, like no rules. I mean, seriously, if there's a fight, I'm doing the worst. Like scratches, cat paws, nibbling, you know, that kind of stuff, man. So
nibbling. That's a low stamina. What?
Nibbling. Oh my days!
I think HH was just going head first like Zidane into Materazzi. Like,
oh yeah, I'll do anything. A headbutt, smack, you know, claw, scratch, you know, every dirty move I'll do. So at least KJ, if you can survive that first minute onslaught, then you're good. But because I said again, after that first minute, then I'm done. I'm basically breathing. I can't stop. You know. Oh yeah, no, everything.
I'm gonna back my boy Hope, innit? You can't go against the Dugout guys.
I mean, the youthful exuberance might, you know, HH. I don't know. You got in your old age, you still got it.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's a weird thing because because we're all like in lockdown and everything, and like I just went out like yesterday. I said, man, because I think some guy did something that was like annoying. I said, man, you know, there's been a long time since I've actually been in a fight.
I think about it every so often. I'm like, yeah. I need a scrap.
Like I just do I still have those like basic things or like so if let's say somebody like said something racist to me or something on the street like and I have to now react or he steps to me like because I've not been in a real fight for such a long time that I'm like, man, like do I still have it?
I haven't been in a fight for coming up to 14 years.
Yeah.
14 years. And that's a long time. I need to get in the gym and get on the punching bag, get in the boxing. Little sparring, just to see if my arms can still move in the way that I don't know, man. We'll see.
It's been a long because I don't think I got in a fight in university.
How much does KJ really lift? That is the question. How much does KJ lift?
How quick is he? And all these, there's so many different.
So what are we saying? Are we saying HH?
I'm going with you, bro. I've got to represent.
I think the light shine off his head will blind KJ and give him HH advantage.
So basically half for. So Javan, all for HH. Give it to me, man.
Yeah, obviously, I'm a back you, HH. Always gonna back you, but that doesn't mean that KJ. Just because I haven't backed KJ doesn't mean I can't get on your show. So just remember, obviously I'm backing HH, but hopefully this doesn't mean I can't get on your show in it. So HH.
Look, man, come on, this was just a fight, them, man. It's not personal. It's just being real.
Yeah,
I know. This is now where things get very tricky. Oh Lord. Anita versus Bianca.
Listen, I plead the fifth. I am not answering this question.
I plead the seventh, man.
We can't answer
this question.
Why can't we answer this question?
Because
I plead the seventh.
Listen, there's a perception out there that according to my tweets, I have an issue with women, and I am all for women empowerment, and I am not going to pit one woman against the other. So
we can't pit women against each other. We can't do that.
But we can pit men against each other, you know.
Well,
It will be a very exciting
draw.
Heated
draw. Very good draw. It will be a very good draw.
Remember in what you call it, SmackDown, but not SmackDown, well, WWF, and they used to have the all women fights. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that much.
It will end in a draw.
Oh no, but what's the goal? Wrestling now is like the biggest stars are the women now in wrestling now. So I think they said that the biggest star in wrestling now is is it Sasha Banks or something?
Sasha Banks, yeah, Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Yeah. So
women are not supposed to fight.
Yeah. Let's not promote female violence, man.
Call me old fashioned. Men are supposed to fight. Boys are. I hate all this. Nowadays, like, oh no fighting, no this, no that, no bullying. No. Listen, you need that. You need to toughen up in life. A bully is important in school.
It's very
How
important.
you deal with a bully is very important. Everyone likes to be muddy cuddled. And I was watching the Dragon's Den one time, and someone came with a invention, and it was like this safety wear for children in the park. So if they drop and they hurt themselves in the playground, And the Dragons just batted it out. They said, what is this? Children are supposed to hurt themselves. They're supposed to fall. They're supposed to cry. They're supposed to have scratches. All this muddy cuddling and protecting.
It builds character. It builds character.
Bullies are important. Fighting is important.
You know what? You make a good point, because there's so many people out there now who you could tell have never held a beating.
That's it.
And the way they carry themselves is
they talk too much.
I mean, yeah, and so, sometimes you just need to take a rouse lick. Do you know what I mean? Just take
Oh no, you have to.
Like, I think your whole perspective on everything.
One of the best things is either getting punched in the face or headbutted in the face after you talk slick in school, because it's like, oh, okay. Because some guys just say, wait, so you think you can just talk and there are no repercussions? Yeah, because you know how to deal with any repercussions. How you've lived. So one of the best things in life is getting smacked straight in the face.
Listen, I remember I was in primary school and there's a guy, I mean, he come from the Congo. It was around the time of the Civil War. So he was older than me, but it was in our year, because obviously they have to say the age was certain to get in the country. And he was a big guy as well. But I'm just like, I fight anyone, innit? So I can't remember exactly what happened, but we ended up fighting in the playground. And I was trading blows. At the end of the fight, like, no one actually won, but I knew that I was hurt more than him. Like, I knew that my punches were not affecting him. I knew it. But, I stood my ground before it ended. And then he started dealing with him different, because you don't really want to get into that situation again, innit? So you have to think twice. You have to say, all right, I'll make a joke this time, but I'm not going to drag it too far, because the last time I went too far, we ended up fighting. Everyone needs a slap once in a while. Just once in a while. Say, all right,
and these politicians are the number one. These politicians.
Actually, one quick story before we go to the last one is, like, I remember there was one. Basically, me and my friend, we began like a fight club. So we went to just fighting people randomly because, look, we were just bored. And I remember there was this guy so I was friends with this guy's senior brother, and he was like a junior, so he was a year below us. And I was like, look at this freaking junior. And he was obviously like a very nice guy, quietly spoken, didn't talk much. I was like, hey, man, look at this pussy guy, blah, blah. I said, look, I'm going to fight you. Assuming that, look, he's younger than me. He doesn't speak much and everything. So we went to the room, started to fight. 6-7 seconds, this guy lifted me up, smacked it down on the ground and so forth. And I was like, okay, cool, stop. It's over. and then the fight club ended. So it just shows you never judge a book by its cover, man. Never judge a book by its cover.
A fight lets you know where you stand on the food chain, innit? You have to know where you stand, innit?
So what's it called? It's mad. So Javan versus Kanye West.
What?
Actually, you know what? You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to say Javan wins this.
Kanye don't look like a fighter.
Kanye West is all pose. The only guy I've seen Kanye West beat up is a photographer, and that's it.
But I think Javan's got that wild thing. You know them people that get the
he can snap,
and they just don't know what.
You know what I don't understand is why Kanye West.
Because you look like Kanye West.
I've been put against.
Someone needs to punch him up. Someone's got to do it.
So no, I'm rolling with Javan. So we're all saying Javan.
Yeah,
I think Javan. Yeah.
Man.
I just seen the Liverpool news. Fabinho's out.
No, Fabinho, yeah.
Bro, look, man. If Liverpool lose that game,
Matip is back though. Matip's playing.
But if Liverpool lose that game,
yeah. Listen, Liverpool lose. Man City's win the title anyway. But if Liverpool lose, they got no chance. They're out of the title race. Finish. Done.
There's only 2 games a year that I want Liverpool to win, and it's against Tottenham.
All right. So from Jamie from Jamestown, thank you for the question. Says, do you think Tuchel can? Okay, so do you think Tuchel can get Chelsea to defeat Atletico? And do you believe that he can win the FA Cup as required? Now, here's my honest assessment on that, man. Because I watched Atletico against Valencia. That team is fucking good, man. That is a bloody good team. Like, in terms of just defense, midfield, they now have kind of a Suarez, and they've got Moussa Dembele as well. João Felix has now found his way in the team. It's like a complete team where I think he's now finally figured out the balance of defense and attack. I'm looking at how Tuchel is in terms of, passing, attack-minded and everything. It's almost the perfect recipe for Simeone just to sort them out over 2 legs. So I don't see Chelsea. I just don't think they have the tools, or specifically the player. I don't think they have the individual player to be the difference maker to defeat Atletico?
I think they do. I think they've got talented enough individuals for them to go to beat
Atletico.
But it all comes down, and the thing is with Tuchel, and this is what I don't understand. I really don't understand why people are making him out to be this tactician, this mega. Where has this come from? Like when have you ever seen a Tuchel team play and you think, yeah, them tactics there, that's it. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so you're saying that he's more of like a philosophy merchant?
No, I think he's a decent manager, but people are going on like he's a top European manager. Like,
wait, who said that?
What's he done? But yeah, I think Chelsea could get past Atletico. They'll need to be lucky as well on the day. But I'd make Atletico massive favourites. But you can't count out Chelsea when they have such talented players. You can't just write them off. I think they have a chance because the talent and the players are there. Just that I don't think it's that great chance, but they have a chance. And FA Cup is winnable. Their FA Cup is definitely winnable. Like FA Cup, because even he said, because I watched the press conference, he said that Premier League, that's out. There's no points, but he's definitely looking at the FA Cup and the Champions League for trophies that can be won.
Anita said something about Tuchel. When he was at Dortmund and that everyone was saying that he's very tactical, he makes changes and all of that. And then obviously now that he's at Chelsea, everyone's like, like, why does everyone think he's a tactician when everyone was saying this at Dortmund? So why is it now?
I would love to know who the everyone was.
Yeah,
no, but I'm just saying.
I was talking about him when he was at Dortmund. How many people on Twitter were actually watching?
No, I remember when Anita said it, but I would love to know who was saying it because I wasn't, first and foremost. I wasn't really watching him like that, to be fair. So I couldn't even make that judgment. And then at PSG, there was, there was nothing about what I've seen at PSG to say, yeah, he's the guy. Solskjaer schooled him in Paris, and I don't want to go on and Marshall again, but Marshall puts that chance away. PSG aren't even through to the next round. Like, he was on tenterhooks in that Champions League group stage. I've never rated him as a great tactician. I've always thought he's a good manager, or a good coach, whatever. Overall.
What people forget at Dortmund, he made changes to Klopp's Dortmund, but the core of the team and the philosophy was Klopp's. That was Klopp's club, and he went in there. And obviously, he lost some players and brought some more players in, the likes of Pulisic and whoever. But all he did was win one cup with that great.
Wait, but also Devo as well. Isn't he a Klopp protege?
He is a Klopp protege.
Yeah, because Klopp was at Mainz. He took over Mainz.
He followed Klopp to Dortmund, and then he got the job at PSG. And to be honest, if you're at PSG, you should be winning cups. That's what you're there to do.
I hear that, but also at the same time, you say he took over from Klopp's Dortmund, but at one point that Klopp's Dortmund was down and out almost.
No, Klopp got them back to fourth before he left.
Yeah, but they were still down and out. So
because he lost all of his best players to Bayern Munich.
When they're in relegation, and he got them back up to fourth or fifth or something. Klopp. Before he left. It might be seven. Yeah.
So you gotta look at it like that too. Obviously, I'm not hyping Tuchel either because I'm not even. I don't know nothing about him. I don't know if he's the guy. I know there's a reason why they gave him 18 months because he'll most likely be on his way out in 18 months. But because the way how it is at our club. But if he brings success in it, prove me wrong in it. Prove me wrong. I want you to prove me wrong. I don't want you to prove me right. Prove me wrong. For me, I'm not 100% Tuchel. We'll see. All these men on gassed under. I don't know.
I'm Lampard in. I'm Lampard in.
Look, Neeks, worry about that juju. From Sean. From Sean, who says, after half hope the great blasphemous comments about Rooney, and with him being retired, how would you rate his career? And do you think without the injuries in 0 and 10, how good could he have been?
Man said,
listen, if HH ain't got a clue about.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain. Don't use the Lord's name in vain.
LL doesn't have a clue about Wayne Rooney, or he's just in denial. One of the two. How
many World Cup goals?
Wayne Rooney had a great career. Facts. Great career.
Two World Cup goals.
2004, I think England had a a chance of getting to a final. I'm not going to say winning. England had a good team for years and never won it, so I'm not going to say if Rooney was there with it. But him getting injured during Euro 2004 was a big loss to England. Him getting injured before World Cup 2006, so I think he broke his metatarsal, was it, or something of the sort.
06, yeah.
Yeah, that hindered England in the World Cup as well. And I think was it 2010 as well? Same thing. He had a foot injury. It affected Man United's end of the season, and then he went into.
So is this excuse number 3 or number 4?
The problem is, it's just like every time England seems to have a major tournament, other than Euro 2004, Rooney goes into it injured. So it's like, other than 2004, we haven't ever seen the real Wayne Rooney at a tournament. His last tournament, to be fair, of England, was probably his best since 2004 when he was on the decline. He went into it as fit as he could be. He wasn't a number 9. He was a bit more of a playmaker. He got a goal in that, I think it was in the Euros, actually. And he was more of the elder statesman amongst the youngsters. But regardless of that, Rooney reached his potential. Whatever you wanted, Rooney reached his potential in terms of effectiveness on the pitch. He showed all his ability in terms of goal scoring. He showed all his ability in terms of creativity, in terms of work rate.
How many Ballon d'Ors?
And in terms, now you want to talk about
now Ballon d'Ors.
No. Wait. You just said that he reached his potential. What did this dude actually do? Were you ever viewed as the best player in the world? Did you ever win a World Cup? Did you ever win a Euro? Were you ever voted best player in the Premier League? What is this complete falsity of this dude that you have?
When was he ever? When was he ever viewed as the best player in the world? When did Messi make his debut for Barcelona? 2005.
Yeah, 05.
Wayne Rooney signed for Man United in 04. So you tell me, was Rooney ever more talented than Messi? No. So at what point was Rooney supposed to be the best player in the world?
And
Ronaldo joined.
Was Rooney ever the second best player in the world? Was he ever the third best player in the world?
Ronaldo joined Man United the year before Rooney, 2003. Ronaldo is arguably the greatest player of his generation. So the question, no, you're saying when was he ever viewed the best player in the world? But he's not. He was never the most talented player in the world. So for him to be the best player in the world, he would have to overachieve in a certain year, or other players underachieve for him to be the best. He achieved the potential because he had a world-class career.
Can I ask you a question, H, just quickly?
Of course, Devo.
You say Hazard was the third best player in the world, right?
I believe so, yes. I believe that might be right, yes.
Okay,
no,
so
he didn't believe.
He never reached his potential.
Hazard.
No. He never reached his potential.
No. 2018
so Rooney had
peak
to be
Hazard.
The best in the world to reach his potential. Hazard never reached his potential because in your mind he's the third best in the world, but he's never been judged.
Can I respond to that? No.
Whenever he says that, he knows he's not.
No, he's in the mud.
Okay, let me respond. Based on how Rooney was hyped, I was
Forget
told.
the hype. It doesn't matter.
Can I respond, please?
No.
Based on what I was told about Rooney, I was told that Rooney is the white Pele and is the next great player. So I'm going to hold it at estimation. Hazard was just a poor orphan from Belgium, fending off on the streets and just eating stuff. So the fact that Hazard got to be the third best player in the world is an overachievement based on being an orphan.
Hazard never actually voted the third best player in the world.
I'll show you the link. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. But
Hazard was never even
but for Rooney, the way that this guy was hyped and talked about and touted, I was like, 2 World Cup goals.
Rooney, what?
You had like 1 or 2 good games at the Euros. You played Robin to someone else's Batman at Man United.
Rooney,
how good was this dude?
Rooney won PFA Players of the Year. He won Young Players of the Year. He was in the FIFA World Team of the Year. He scored in a Champions League final. He's won Champions League.
That they lost 3-1.
He scored in the Champions League final. He's won Champions League. He's won domestic cups, of course, league titles, all of that. The only thing he hasn't won, domestic titles, FA Cup, Premier League, League Cup, Club World Cup. You want to go that
won
far?
by Ferguson, not Rooney.
Oh, shut up.
Fergie didn't play.
Okay.
And on top of all of that, yeah, he didn't win anything with England. But England haven't won anything since 1966. So that means every player since 1966 for England have never they've never been world class, never been good, can't rate their career.
I would say that because that sounds like gold for HH.
Well,
no English player has ever been world class. HH is like, yes, I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use that one.
So Gaza.
Javan, clip that, please.
Wayne Rooney was world class.
He was world class.
For you to be Man United's top goal scorer, and Man United being the greatest team in Premier League history,
that just lost to Sheffield United 2-1.
That's enough. That's enough.
All right. So let's hit this. So we've got two more
keys. If we had Rooney, won or lost. If we had Rooney yesterday,
so we have two more questions, guys. From PSG fan, Mr. Ahmad, who says, can PSG win the CL? With having the best forward in the world, Neymar, debatable. Best midfielder, Marco, yes! Best centre-back, Marquinhos, according to who? And the world-class goalkeeper. Ahmad, you were doing okay. First of all, Ahmad, best forward, you could say that. Best midfielder, easy. Marco is the best midfielder in the world. That is hands down. Hands down. Marquinhos is not the best centre back.
I said Marco. This is how you know you conditioned these kids, man. Like
Ahmad is a fully grown man. Ahmad is a 47-year-old man with 3 kids and he's married. Okay, so how can I condition a guy who is 47 years old with a wife, a mortgage, and so forth? No, the heck, he's a fully grown man
then he's
with his own mind.
A weak-minded man, then. Because
tell that to his wife. So no,
the fact that he said Marco, his name ain't even
Marco. So look, Marco is Marco, and I think the key thing is that if Marco is fully fit, PSG can do stuff. But can PSG win the CL? You see, my thing is Pochettino. Pochettino is the issue. That man, I lost all respect for that man after that CL final. I know I sound like a broken record, but I lost all respect for that man after that CL final because of what he did to Lucas Moura. So the talent is there, but here's the thing though. If Neymar is fully fit, PSG have a great chance. Because I'm looking at the field right now. Bayern are looking fun in the lights. We've now seen Liverpool, who may need an extra L in their name. But you see, if PSG meets Man City and City are playing the way that they play, I don't think PSG can beat Man City over 2 legs.
I just want to add to this. I want to add to this question here. Do you guys think Brendan Rodgers would be a success at a bigger European club? Just to let you know, he was at Liverpool and he wasn't a success. Who knows? It might change now, but just wanted to put you out there. He was at a European club, a bigger one, and I don't think he got that far.
Yeah, he'll have to prove it. There's nothing to say that he definitely would.
No. And he was at Celtic as well.
Yeah.
After that he went Celtic. But yeah, back to this one.
Can PSG win the Champions League? Yes, they can. I think it's open this year. There's no clear favorite. Let's be honest. Man City have been their own worst enemy I would say, since Monaco. They have, and it's credit to the other teams. Yeah, you have to put respect on. You have to go out and get the win, especially over 2 legs. But Man City have been better than every team that's knocked them out. 2018, they won the league with 100 points. Liverpool finished 4th. Liverpool knocked them out. I don't mean over the 90 minutes. I mean in general, they're the better team. Spurs. 2019, Man City won the league with 98 points. Spurs didn't. No, they finished top. No, of course they finished top 4, yeah, and they reached the final. But Man City were the best team in England, and they got knocked out. Lyon, I mean, I don't have to say anything there. That was a disgrace to go out in that result, in that tie there. So Man City have been the worst enemy. If Pep, really and truly, if he just takes exactly how they play in terms of formation, setup, style of play in the Premier League and goes into the Champions League, I think they have a very good chance of winning it. It's when he starts tinkering with the formation and overthinking and putting players out of position, that's when the issue has arisen. But can PSG win it? Yes. Will PSG win it? I don't think so.
I don't think they will. I think as well, most importantly is they have to keep Mbappe, Neymar, Icardi fit. Those 3. Because
Icardi as well. You think they have to keep Icardi fit?
Yeah, because if Neymar or Mbappe out and Icardi's not there, they've got literally no one banging in goals.
Choupo-Moting.
He's gone.
In all honesty,
yeah, Bayern.
Oh yeah, he's at Bayern. Bayern's gonna win it then.
I think PSG will go further. I say further. They went to the final last time. If only Mbappe was on the form, they probably would have won it.
They should have won the final. Let's be honest. They should have won that.
They should have won the final.
They should have. But
but should have, would have. You had the chances, but you messed it up. So I hate that should have, man. I hate that.
Okay, let me say, it wasn't a managerial issue. It was a player issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, it was a managerial issue. If he had played, he should have.
You hate should have.
No. No. But it's that managerial thing. Tuchel messed up by not putting Neymar out wide. Playing him striker nullified him and made it easier for Bayern to pretty much take him out of the game. If he had gone with put any striker in there, put Donald Duck as a striker, he should have dropped Di Maria. Neymar left, Mbappe right, would have given Neymar a lot more space. That's first half. Neymar was nullified.
Even with all of that, they still created the chances to win the game.
True, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So the manager he set up whatever, he's still got them into the position. Now you just have to win the game, and they just failed to do it. A step further, Pochettino.
The thing is,
I go out of the quarters.
I trust Pochettino to bring them. I think he can do it.
Well,
I don't know if you can win it.
Pochettino?
Because the thing is, the reason why I trust Pochettino to be able to carry them is because he's been in the Premier League and he was just progressing as time went on in the Premier League. So I feel like the PSG job should be much easier for him in a league where it's just grapes and rice farmers. So for me personally, I think he should walk that because he's had the experience in the hard league. So I expect him to do even better at PSG. For me personally, so that's why I feel like PSG. I feel like they should go further now because even though Poch hasn't won anything, I believe his experience in a really tough league, with the money that he had there as well and what he had to deal with, I believe that he should bring PSG further. Yeah. For me personally,
people say Uber Eats and that are Farmers League. Most of the best players that people in the Premier League come from that league.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. No, wait, sorry, Devo. But what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. They come from there, but they're now in the Prem.
There, so those players were at one point farmers, were they not? Because they played in that league.
No, but Devo, they're not. All the players are not sick.
Wait, okay. Okay, just to close off this. To close off this question before we go to our last question, give me a percentage of the percentage success rate that you give for PSG winning the Champions League this season. I'm going to say
they're playing Barcelona.
They have Barcelona. Okay. I'm going to say 74%.
That they will win it.
That they'll win it. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, sorry. With Pochettino, I'm going to say 62%.
Yeah.
Devo?
Okay. 18%.
I'm
just saying a number.
60? Yeah, I know. I don't know. Listen,
I'm gonna say 70.
70.
So quickly. So give me a percentage.
Just to address, everyone says I'm a Premier. Yes, I am a Premier League merchant. I love the Premier League. It is the best league, but that doesn't.
The best players in the Premier League come from Uber Eats.
The only league. I don't respect the French league, so I don't understand why people are getting mad. The only other league I can give some kind of respect to outside of the Premier League, I would say, is La Liga and the Bundesliga. Those are the only other two leagues I would say are good. Everything else is trash. And
it's funny because players from the Bundesliga struggle more than players from Liga in the Premier League.
That's a fair point. Okay, so
but for me personally, those are top three leagues, isn't it?
All right. So
I know obviously everyone's gonna pick their order because obviously a Barcelona fan will pick La Liga and whatever, but those are the best three.
All right, final question. Because we have to see Liverpool hopefully take that L, man. Hopefully take that L. Easy, guys. No offense. Mourinho, Uncle Mo, give me that trophy. Easy.
3 points on that.
From a dash 3, who wins in a 100-meter dash? Fast football players, basketball players, or NFL? NFL, 100%. Because, and I'm sure Devo can back me up on this. I think that because what they always do in this NFL practice is this kinds of like 100-meter dashes, and I think from what I've known, like NFL guys, specifically the running backs and so forth, are extremely fast. Yeah. The fastest footballer I remember, I think, is Dennis Romadal, who could I think do the 100 meters and I think in 11 seconds. There are not that many actual fast football players who you would say are fast in a 100-meter dash. They may have good acceleration, but not high pace. But compared, and basketball players are not. Nah, that's more about skill.
Played football professionally, and also Adam Jamili, is that his name?
Yeah. He was at Leyton Orient,
and I'm pretty sure those two will be faster than any NFL player.
So what do you, I mean, I'm saying so. I'm saying NFL.
I got
NFL, yeah, because
footballers usually
Tyreek Hill would blow out any of them guys.
When footballers test their speed, it's usually over 50 meters max. Because they're not, you don't run 100 meters in a football match.
Yeah,
you very rarely run more than 20 at extreme pace, really. So
yeah, like the running back is starting from way back, tracking the ball, boom, boom, going away through. But how many times does a player have to be running almost the length of the pitch in football? Very rarely. So it's really in football you need good acceleration, not pace, but good acceleration. So you pace power commentators, man, screw you bastards. So guys, man, I think so. What we're in 1,000 subs now, aren't we?
We hit 1,000 at the beginning of this.
We are.
Yeah,
we
so
are.
guys,
someone send a super chat. Let's see if it works. Someone
keep
subbing.
subbing.
No, it doesn't work like that. We now have to apply for monetization.
Yeah, we're on 1K.
So yeah, man. So guys, thank you for us reaching that thingy, man. Thank you. So now you can send in your lovely super chats to support us and everything, your lovely donations, and you can send your wives and your girlfriends and all that kind of stuff. Who cares? If you don't need them, send them this way.
Even if you do need them, send them this way.
Well, let's not promote adultery, man. So guys, so what's it called? Manscaped, man. Link below. Shave your balls. Look as pristine as a baby's bottom.
Valentine's is coming, guys. Valentine's is coming.
Valentine's is coming. Make yourself look all sexy and so forth. What's it called? Manscaped.com. Get 20% off.
Girlfriend will thank you.
Use the code TFD. Use the code TFD to get that moolah. Use the code TFD to get that moolah, man. So guys, remember, we're going to be back here on Monday. Lundi, Malino. I don't know what Monday is in Latin, Was it like, the rank of Monday in Russian or whatever. But guys, man, peace out. Stay true. Stay real. Stop buzzing. Mason Mount is the GOAT. Mason Mount is the GOAT. Mount is the GOAT. Man, 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 Mount is the GOAT.